Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Golden Lap, the season finale, season 7 finale, and everything is kind of already sorted out in terms of the season standings. We've absolutely dominated the whole season, more or less from start to finish, save for two little, let's say, hiccups, where Nilsson got a DNF in Spain. And he also got and Bregman got a DNF in Germany. So it's actually kind of crazy, yeah, that I didn't really think of it before. But Nilsson has won every race except for the race he DNF'd. So he genuinely could have gone 10 of 10. He could have got 10 poles, maybe a couple of more Grand Slams in there, and won every single race. But with that DNF in Spain, Bregman took the win, and that's, I mean, we've still taken 9 out of 9, but it would have been cool for Bregman for Nilsson to take every win. That would have been a bit crazy. I have one question to address before the press conference, and that is from Cody O'Neill, who was talking about maybe giving Bregman the win in the previous race because he was in Argentina. Now, of course, Bregman, I think, does have the patriotic trait, so he was probably driving even better in Argentina than we get on a regular weekend, which is really interesting. And even then, it wasn't quite enough. It wasn't quite enough to beat Nilsson, which is kind of crazy. He did give it a really good go, though. It was a good race. And now we have only one race to go. Now I'm going to just quickly load up all of the questions that I've got from the previous episode. There's quite a few. Oh yeah, like there's actually a comment saying it was nice to see Bregman challenge from Adam for the majority of the race. It was a good thing to see. We've got some replies on that one. Okay, there we go. Got my question sorted out. So the first question is, are we keeping Bregman? I still haven't decided. I think I will decide at the end of the episode today what the plan is. What exactly the plan is. Okay, first question, Danny B from the Disassociated Press. Interesting call to put Nilsson on the wets when everyone else was on the internet? On the inters? And what was your reasoning? Were you deliberately trying to give Bregman a hand? Was Nilsson just showing off his dominance? With the regulation reset next year, how confident you have the same car advantage? Will you keep the same engineering team? Well, that's a lot of questions in one. First things first, why did I put him on the wets? Because I wasn't sure exactly what tyre was the best tyre, and trying to cover the bases. In the end, it didn't matter. Nilsson got the win anyway. Fair enough. Was I trying to give Bregman a hand? No, I didn't know. I thought, hedge your bets. Try and spread out, you know. Maybe one tyre will be better than the other. In the end, Nilsson was the only one on the wets, and it didn't make a difference. So, yeah. Regulation reset. Do you think we'll have the same car advantage? I don't actually know. We had a really good chassis, but we're a little bit let down on the other car parts, and even then, we dominated. So what I think we will do next season is we will go experimental and see if we can get some absolutely outrageous parts on the car for next season. I don't know exactly. I still don't know what the plan is exactly, but Season 8 is coming. I know that. I don't know what drivers I'm going to have, and I don't know what engineering team I'm going to have either. I just don't know. There's too much. There's too many decisions, like, within regards to going for certain achievements, going for other achievements. There's actually an achievement which is win everything with the same team for 3 years running. And, like, I could try and do that. You know, that would be good to kind of keep that in this save and then go for challenges on the next save. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Are we keeping Bregman? I don't know. Personally, I think if Bregman is retiring next year, you should keep both, but favour Bregman. And then the next year, go for the rookie driver to pair with Nilsson. That's okay. That could be an idea, actually. That could be a good idea. Interesting. In ISIVININI, this is from Cody. Both of these are from Cody. In ISIVININI, the weekend will be held as a celebration of the life of the late Piet Series. Being his hometown, they were looking forward to seeing him race. Considering the current circumstances, who was once of the standings with night racing, who was once home for Series, will you be taking a moment to celebrate him during the event? I don't actually know how we could do that, but we've got to remember our drivers over the years. You know, like Siliez did a really good job for us when he was driving. He got, I think, I'm fairly certain he got our first ever win. So big props to him. Good to be coming back to South Africa. I wish he was here. That's it. That's my answer to that one. He got us our first ever win, and it was so good when we got that win. It was awesome. Spoilers, here we go. Hitchin Baz, last question. Tom Tucker, Channel 5 Cohog, 1 race to go. What are your plans for next season? Can you confirm the rumour that during the last race, Peter Griffin stole Paul Wood's car during... He stole the car. How could he possibly steal the car? What are the plans for next season? I don't know. I will think as we race in this race, as we go through this weekend, I will decide what the plan is for next season. The questions are, what drivers do we go for? Do we change our team? What achievements do we go for? Those are the questions. I do not know. Anyway, that'll be it for the press conference. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Every single comment is a little bit of a boost on the engagement. I've been stuck at 870 or thereabouts on the subscriber count for a little while, so I'm hoping we can push on and get towards 900 and 1,000. But if I'm being honest, I'm not in a rush. Just want to make good videos for you guys and get, you know, communicating with the community as well. So every time you leave a comment, I will either reply or we'll address it in the video. So thank you guys. That's the timestamp done. 6 minutes and a bit. And we shall go into the race weekend. Now, we don't need to change anything. We don't even need to build a car part or do anything. We're going straight in. Hamburger partying again. It feels like every single race, Hamburger is out there partying and just having a good time, which is, I guess, if you want to do that, it's a bit of a curious one because the Chapman team aren't exactly dominating. But whatever. Okay, I'm going to move the track down there just to make sure that, yep, everything can be seen and my logo isn't covering anything up. And let's see how we do. Nielsen, Bregman, there's a bit of water on the track. Bregman's in the zone. Here we go. Put in a good one. Nielsen is still purple. 1:14. Oh, half a second in it. Oh, okay. Well done, Bregman. Let's see if Bregman can break the run of pole positions that Nielsen has just been taking with ease. The upgrades, let's just even it out. Let's just go for the best numbers here. So a 3 and an 8, a 3 and a 7, 3 and a 6. Sorry, a 3 and a 3 is what I'm talking about, but we could get 6. And we did get 6. Next best is this one. And again. And again. And there we go. That's fine. So we actually did... Well, we didn't do too bad there. 32. 17 plus 6 is 23 plus 9 is 32. Not bad at all. Okay, now Bregman's turn. A 1 and 3. Oh, that's a good one. That's also a good one. That's okay. Oh, that's a great one. We're all down here at the minute. And let's go up here. And again. And again. And that is exactly 30. So Bregman, perfectly good tuning session. Nothing crazy. Nothing drama. All good. Out they go. Bregman's going to go first. And Nielsen will go second. And now the question is, does Nielsen catch up with Bregman? He might do. I do actually, as I'm thinking here, I do like the idea of going into next season. If we keep Bregman, if he doesn't retire now, and favouring him next season, that could be a good thing to do. You know, Nielsen's got a good win under his belt, a championship already. Maybe it's Bregman's turn. I'm not above sentimentality. I'm not. I would be all for it. To see Bregman on the top step more often than not wouldn't be a problem for me. Okay, next up, we've got a 5 and 5 here. Good, that was great. A 3 and 3. Another 5 and 5. That wasn't so bad. A couple of 1s in there. Another 1, and unfortunately, that's going to be that. But that was a good one. Well done, Bregman. Let's go up here. So a 4, a 3. Oh, a 4 and a 5. And again, a 4 and a 5. Boom. And a 2 and a 4. That's all right. No dramas. And again, we're on the softs again for for most of this session, we are going to be running the soft tyre. Times 2 speed. Another set of laps. There's not even a second between the drivers right now. Bregman is holding in there, doing really, really well. Can't focus up. That's not going to help things. But Nielsen is going even faster. He's going to open up the gap, you can tell, to 1.5. Nielsen is just too fast in qualifying. A sip of drink. And onwards we go. Okay, these two. That one. Nice. That was a good one at the end there. Oh, that's a great one. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Okay, so the engine for Bregman's car is coming along nicely. A 3 and a 3, we get 5. A 4 and a 4, we get 6. Oh, a 4 and... Oh, let's go with the safer bet. Ah, dang it. Oh, 0 from that last one. Okay, so Bregman's car is coming along a little bit nicer than Nielsen's car. Interesting. Can he make it pay? Can he make it count? That's the question. Oh, okay. I'm going to tell them to just do their lap anyway. No, why are you... If I tell them to pit and then cancel, will they stay out? Okay, cool. Okay, well, at least we got Bregman's last point used, but it is a bit of a weird one nonetheless. Okay, so Nielsen was doing a faster lap until the... I'm confused. I am confused. But he did put in a lap, so yeah, we can still go here. So a 5 and a 5 with 18, yes. Nice. Okay, risky one here. A 5 and a 3. Paid out 13. Nice. Another 0 at the end just to ruin it. Okay, so this is Bregman's actual lap, which is unfortunate because he's... yeah. So the sync is kind of messed up now, but Bregman can tune up himself. So... Oh, so very close, and I don't want to use either of these. They're not good. No. That was good, however. Another 0 at the end, dang it. Okay, so Nielsen is stuck in a pack here. Can't put in a good lap time. Bregman is going out. Got clean air at the minute. Stuck behind Henny Holgersen. Yeah, Nielsen's kind of been... It's all out of whack because of the yellow flag. I mean, look at the amount of cars that were in that one pack. And they still are, all of them, just all bunched together. No one is doing anything separate. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, that was okay at the end there. So we've got the engine tuned up for Nielsen. That's all good. Bregman's going to bring it in, but only with white sectors because of the rain getting worse. So it's going to be 1-2 again, which is great, but it is going to be Nielsen on top once again. There we go, done. One last attempt for George Bregman to put his car in front of Nielsen. Nielsen's going purple. Nielsen's going purple big time. 1185, dang, and Bregman can't focus, so that is going to be that. It's just going to be tuning from now on, I fear. So Nielsen, let's tune up. Okay, not bad. Oh, ×2 speed, yes. Okay, we're firmly on the inters now, so Bregman will go out there on the inters, be the first car on the inters. Others are still running the softs. Interesting. It is not... Oh, no, there we go. They are all slowly swapping over. Track's getting too wet. Yeah, I know, Nielsen. You're on your in-lap now. And even then, you put in a good lap of a 1:13.6. It wasn't really slow. Oh, that's lucky again. Okay, big... That was good. We've still got 2 left, but I can't spend them. It's really unfortunate. Okay, Nielsen's genuinely quite close to a full golden tune here, which... He puts his lap in. He could get it, actually. He could actually get it. That would be good. Okay, Bregman's turn. I don't think Bregman's going to be able to, unfortunately. But we'll certainly try our best. Okay, that's good. That was good. Actually not far off. He's not far off at all. I thought it would be a lot further. But that's good for Bregman. Now, Nielsen is on his lap. Can't focus, so is only going to put in white sectors. It's not a big deal. Can he get himself... But he should be able to get back to the pits for another tuning. Let's see. Oh, it was so close. It was literally seconds. Wowzer. Wowzer. Okay, never mind, eh? Once again, it's Nielsen, Bregman, and even DuPont, once again, with the Vernier, putting himself on the second row, third on the grid. Well done to the Vernier team. Once again, they are looking good. I'm really happy that there's a different team up there competing. Alright, so it's going to be... It's got to be full wets. It's got to be. And... It's got to be full send as well. Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. We don't need to risk it. It's a dangerous track. They're both on the... They're both going to start on the wet tyre. So we're going to look at Nielsen. Fisher, party too hard. So did Edwards. What are you doing, Edwards? And we're going to watch Nielsen and Bregman as we go. 5 lights and away we go. They're not pushing at the start because I don't actually think we need to. It's a dangerous track. And ultimately, as much as I do want to win every single race of the season, it's not dramatic if we don't. I would love to. It's not dramatic if we don't. Luana Lovera has crashed. And that is exactly why we are not pushing from the start. Just going to move the track down again so nothing is being blocked. That's all good. And let's go. Nielsen running in first position. Bregman running in third right now. DuPont has unfortunately dropped down to 6th. And of course, Luana Lovera has... I just moved it. Has dropped out of the race. Sending it on the exit of this sweeping corner here. 30 seconds and then we are back onto green flag racing. Here we go. Now, Bregman is going to try and catch Paul Woods. And we're going to try and run 1 and 2 again if we can. Nielsen's in the zone. Okay, that's good. We're in the wet again. Once again. And so Nielsen is going to take a great advantage from that. Bregman's in the zone this time. Okay. I could tell Bregman to burn. I don't need to tell him to push. He could burn. He's in the zone again, and he's already cut the gap. He's right on Paul Woods' tail. Here we go. Couple of corners. Woods is trying... Oh, no, not yet, but Bregman has done the fastest lap of the race so far. 1:17.6. Can't overtake, though. Can't get it done. Okay. Well, I mean... There's no reason to stop burning. Oh, now there is the reason. Okay. So, Bregman is the only driver at the moment to have gone beneath 1:18. No one else is anywhere near that, really. Well, I guess Woods is, but not really. Nielsen can't focus. We are still just running an absolute chill 1 and 3 right now. It would be good for Bregman to get the job done. He is certainly trying, and he's in the zone again, and he's very close. Burn it. Burn it, Bregman. can't get past him. It's really difficult to get the overtake done on this track. So what we might do is try and go for some kind of undercut and pit him soon, unless he can get it done in the next couple of laps. No, okay, he cannot. So we're going to go for an undercut with Bregman. We're going to... Oh, do we repair? There's no real need, is there? Full wet and a push. A push and a burn right now to then pit and go for the undercut. Okay, Nielsen's in the zone, but Nielsen is ahead of everything anyway. It's a slow pit stop. No! The one time we didn't want that when we're going for an active undercut. Oh, goodness. And now we've got to try and get some time going. Okay, stop pushing Bregman. But we are going to keep burning. And I guess see if when Paul Woods goes in, see if we can come out in front of him. That's it. We're going to keep burning and try and get some more overtakes done, provided Bregman doesn't get held up by the traffic. Nope, yep, there we go. He's going. Got the overtake done on Russo. Nielsen is 6 seconds up ahead of Paul Woods. And Bregman's doing a good job trying to cut that gap. But I think the undercut is going to work. We want to get out in front of Paul Woods, continue to build a gap, and then when Paul Woods pits... Well, everything's a bit offset now, isn't it? You know, like... Okay, there's the pit stops going in. So Nielsen will also pit at the end of this one. Paul Woods has come out behind Bregman. So now, all we need is for Bregman to keep Woods behind. If he can do that, the undercut has worked. That's all it is. There we go. That's actually a genuine Formula One strategy from myself working, actively working, because Bregman is now Never mind. Never mind, eh? It's a restart, it's a reset, it's a full repair. There we go. And they will burn, but they will not push. Because I do not want them sending it. 4 minutes of red flag after Felix Laframboise put it into the wall at the same place, losing it on the exit of that sweeping corner. And it's a green flag and away we go. And once again, Bregman has lost positions. He's down in 7th. He's pushing. No, it's the wrong way round. That's all right. It's okay. He's back to 5th. And is just behind Woods. So the race is very different now. Russo running in 3rd. DuPont running in 2nd. Had a much better start the second time of it. Bregman is once again in 7th. What are you doing? How are you behind Kekkonen and Jan Schaub and Russo and all of those cars? You should be ahead of them. Here we go. Kekkonen gone. We're into the 116s with Bregman. Wow. That's pretty rapid. But it's so annoying. It's now just a straight up one-stop sprint race almost. No car needs to stop more than once. The offset that we had gained, the undercut that we had successfully completed with Bregman is now not to be worried about, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to wait until these are in the positive. And then we're going to burn for the rest of the race with Nielsen. 114.7 for Nielsen. Oh my word. Oh my word. So he's way ahead. He's not even worried about anything. Let's go to ×2 speed. Bregman has got to make some overtakes if we're going to get another 1-2. Here he's into 4th. There we go. There is an overtake. Giovanni Russo is now behind George Bregman. Nielsen in the zone, running a lovely race. Woods has overtaken DuPont up ahead. So, oh, Bregman can't focus. Dang it. Focus up. Okay, we're going to burn because it is the last race. We're not really saving anything. So let's see. Okay, still -1 lap for Nielsen. Bregman's probably negative like 3 and up. Yep, 3.5. He is. That's what I was going to say, and he is. Wow. And we let them run. We let them run, and then we make a pit stop. Bregman's in the zone. Here we go. It's a burn. And you know what? It's getting a little bit desperate. We're going to push and burn. And already, DuPont is done. We're 7 seconds behind Paul Woods. Bregman has had a poor start, but he is making up for it now. And calm it down. Too much stress. Calm it down. 2 seconds behind. Yeah, look, Nielsen's in the zone, but Bregman is already on Woods' tail. Can you get past him? That is the question. Oh, very close, very close. Still very close, right behind him. We're getting the messages up at the top right. I can't get past Paul Woods. I can't get past him. You can. You got to keep going. Got to keep trying. Can you see those messages? Yes, you can. Okay. Just checking my overlay is correct. Let me move that over here. Okay, cool. Cars are in the pits. They're making interesting stops. Everyone's still on the wets, because even though there was a period of time here where the conditions were getting better. No, oh, I didn't even see Bregman make it past. I wasn't even watching. I was looking at the here. That's my bad. It's alright. Okay, Nielsen is actually getting caught up by Bregman because Bregman is burning. What is the... He's still actually doing alright. He's -3 if we just kept him burning the rest of the race. Nielsen's now in the zone. Bregman's right behind him. Bregman can probably burn from now on. He can, yeah, go. Just go. Nielsen will win this race if nothing goes wrong. And we will pit stop soon. Oh, Bregman's in the zone. He doesn't have as much fuel as Nielsen, however. It's because he had to use more burn, obviously. Trying to get overtakes done, he had to use more burn, and that means it's kind of costing him now a little bit. But okay, let's calm it down, and he's at 1.4, so we could burn a little bit more and still be able to just see it through to the rest of the race. And time to pit. Okay, both cars are going to come in. Unless there's a slow pit stop, we're going to finish it 1-2, and Nielsen is going to run away with the win. No slow pit stops, and that is that. We come out 1-2 again. DuPont is behind. Woods has gone fastest with a 1:11.6. Dang. That is real fast. My word. And even then, he's 14/15 seconds behind George Bregman, who himself is 11-12 seconds behind Anders Nielsen. Can we push? Can we burn? Not really. But Bregman is in the zone. That's it. That's going to be it, guys. So we're going to finish 1 and 2. That's really, really good. Unless someone, sends it into a wall now. Nielsen's gone fastest with a 1:10.2. So whatever Paul Woods can do, Nielsen is like, hold my beer. I'm going to go put in a faster lap. Don't you worry about it. So good stuff from him. Really, actually quite impressive. Yeah, to be honest. And that is going to run the race. Another win for Nielsen. Not even 10 laps to go. Everyone's calm. Everyone's running a good race. And Bregman still cannot burn just yet. Because of all that burning we did earlier in the race, trying to make up positions. But it's good. There we go. It's the end of the season. It's another win. And now I really do need to think about what I'm going to do next season. I think I've made a decision. But I'm going to hold fire on revealing what that is until the race is done. Because I do want to celebrate Nielsen getting the championship. I do want to celebrate it. And he is lapping freaking everyone now. He's only got 2 cars he hasn't lapped. And one of them's his teammate. He's got 2 and a bit laps to go to try and catch up to Paul Woods and get the lap on him as well. It would be outrageous if he could do it, but he is genuinely close to doing it. Look at that. He's catching him so fast. Whew. And he's in the zone. He does not quit, does he? This guy does not quit. He does not give up. At any point, he can now see Woods, and he's won the race. Bregman is going to bring it home in second, having lapped multiple cars as well. Paul Woods will bring it back, and then Von Heim, the last car to finish. It's another win. And again, there is tragedy for Laframboise. A 109.6 wins the fastest lap point for Anders Nilsson as well. Paul Woods coming home in third. Anders Nilsson takes the win. We take the race. We did complete the challenge. Anders Nilsson is the driver's champion. Well done to him. Race wins 9 out of 10, and only because he DNF'd one race. 231 points. Oh, that is a lot of freaking points. My word. And Team Knight take the standings as well with 10 wins total. Look at that. Every single race. Absolute dominance from Team Knight. And I've completed Flash in the Night trophy and Sibling Rivalry trophy. 2 trophies done in one. And look at that. Look at that progression. It's awesome stuff. Bregman deserves a chance to win a championship. He really does. A driver is retiring. That's Rodney Campbell. Only 1 top 10. Career points, 1. Well, look, it's 1. Better than none. Talbot Grimes also retiring. And another driver, Rosenqvist. A crew chief retiring. Brian Watson retiring. Giuseppe Bergio. And Grant Mitchell. And Antonio Romano. Our old school driver. Marcos Azevedo, one of our old drivers as well. And Artie Von Heim retiring. Wow. And David Edwards. There's more. There we go. There we go. It looks like, actually, look at that. Bregman is not retiring just yet. Not just yet, eh? Status update. Wagner is going to be in his last year. Early career drivers are here. Does it come up with rookie drivers? No, it does. Does it? Oh, maybe it does. Like, I don't remember Dan Janssen. So that's interesting. Okay, those are the updates. Any driver changes for us? Not particularly. Kokonen's lost 1 focus. Wagner has lost 1 speed. That is it. Okay. We click continue, and that is the end of the season. So, guys, I'm now going to reveal, after winning the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championships, the plan for Season 8. And a new timestamp. Here it is. The plan for Season 8. What I'm going to do, well, there are some trophies I would like to get. One of them is to win with the same team in 3 in a row. However, I don't think I will be able to do that with Bregman. He might not be able to, because if he does retire at a random point, I don't know if he will, I might not be able to do it. I've only got Season 8, 9 and 10. So if I mess up this season, I won't be able to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that for another save. And I'm not going to focus on that. The other trophies are, which I'm going to have a quick look at now, just so I can. I've done 72%, oh nope, 73% of the trophies of this game. The ones we do not have are, it is Butter Scratch, have a driver survive 2 bad crashes. Phoenix Song, have a team member retire. Cinderella Story, finish a season at least 5 places higher in the team standings than in the last season. Factory on Strike, win a championship without building any new part. 100 podiums, 50 races, 1. 3 seasons with the same drivers, that's the one I'm talking about. 50 pole positions. Complete all the seasons, which we're going to do just by playing the game. Get 50 golden laps, which we are going to hopefully achieve at some point. Home Sweet Home. And win a season with 2 zero-cost drivers. Now, I don't actually believe I'll be able to do any of those. If I focus on one of them, it has to change my plans in the next season. So what I'm going to do is this save is just going to run from now to the end. And we're going to go for the Phoenix Song, have a team member retire. Bregman, when he does retire, will complete that. Going to go for the 100 podiums. I don't know if we'll be able to get that. I mean, there is a chance. Because if there are 3 seasons to go, that's 30 podiums, potentially times 2, if you get 2 drivers on there. That's 60. How many have I got this season? I think I've got 18 this season. Maybe. I'm not sure. We might be able to do that. We might not. We shall see. 50 pole positions, that's going to be difficult. That's definitely going to be difficult. That will probably have to go into the next save. The aero era, we will complete that just by playing the game. 50 golden laps, again, that will probably have to go. Home sweet home, machine over man, win a season with 2 zero-cost drivers. The trophy we're going to go for is Phoenix Song with Bregman. On top of that, I think I'm also going to go for Factory on Strike. But that very much depends on how the car is built. It's going to be a difficult one. It really is. Okay, another point I'm going to make is that in the next season, it will only be one race per episode. Now, hopefully you guys are okay with that. The biggest reason for that is the length of video, the length of episode, and my rendering times and stuff like that. I have mentioned it before, but that is the biggest reason. Next season, season 8, one race per episode. And the drivers. Now, what am I going to do with the drivers? I'm going to tell you now. So, I'm going to keep George Bregman. He is going to stay. I want him to retire with Knight and achieve that trophy of the Phoenix Song. But I'm going to release Anders Nielsen, the champion, and we're going to pick another driver. We're going to pick a different driver. Nielsen won everything. But what I want is the challenge of going up against him. I want to go up against him and see if we can beat him with Bregman. That is the challenge that we're going to go for. And on the flip side of that, we'll pick another driver. I don't know which driver it will be. It might be a rookie. It might be someone else. We shall see. But that is the plan for Season 8, guys. So I do hope you guys are okay with that. If you're not, please leave a comment. Leave an idea of what you think I should be doing maybe, because I'm not going to play the start of the next season until this video is up and there's been some feedback. But that is the current plan. Release Nielsen, focus on Bregman, try and get Bregman the title and try and compete with Nielsen because he will go to another team. There's no doubt about it. Go experimental with the car. Just smacked my desk, so I apologize for that. And if we can avoid building parts, we will. But it's probably going to be difficult to do that. So I'm not so focused on that trophy after all. We'll see. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this season. Please do give it a like if you had fun. If you did. If you didn't, that's fair enough as well. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time.